Hey guys, so today on this episode, we are super excited because we are interviewing a fellow mama, if you will, Carol Hall, and she's from Port Huron, Michigan, which is our hometown. She is a multi-business owner. She is very, very busy, but she's not only that, she's also a wife and a mother of two. So we're going to get to know her real quick before we interview her.
Yeah. So let's start with, she was actually born in Florida, and it was actually on her siblings' spring break.
Yes.
So apparently she was having some serious FOMO in the womb. She couldn't wait to get out and party with them.
Yeah, really. Carol's mother moved to the U.S. when she was 25. So all of her maternal cousins and aunts and uncles and grandparents, they still live in Wales and Scotland, which is really freaking cool.
That is awesome.
I
I would
know.
totally love to visit. She's married, and she has two beautiful children, a little boy and a little girl.
Oh, they're cute. She opened the Hallway Escape Room in Port Huron in 2017 after the company she was working for merged with GoFundMe, and then she was laid off, unfortunately.
And you know what? She didn't want to experience that again.
No.
So she took matters into her own hands and decided to become her own boss bee. So she was guaranteed to never get laid off again.
I love that.
Yes.
So from layoff to first customer was 3 months, which is something she's seriously super proud about, and she definitely should be.
She should. That's awesome. And then her business actually outgrew her rented space in just 10 months.
I love that.
I know. That's awesome. So they also had begun the mobile version called Escape Dinners.
Yes.
Which she actually sells nationally and internationally. And she has been doing that for about 9 months now.
So in 2018, she purchased her own building, which is now the current location in downtown Port Huron for the Hallway Escape Room.
Awesome. And then in 2019, she gave birth to her daughter, and she actually made that year for her own self-growth and planning.
Yes. In December of 2019, she launched another business called Padlocked Presents, and she's currently working on that and growing on that, and we'll definitely be touching on what that is more within the interview. So she is a very busy lady, and she's so creative, and
She is,
I
yes.
just cannot wait to talk to her and just really dig deep into her life.
I know. I'm excited to hear what she has to say, and I'm sure you guys are too.
Absolutely.
So let's grab some wine, and let's hear what Carol has to say.
Let's do this. Hey guys, I'm Brooke,
And I'm Erica.
and welcome to our weekly podcast. So wrap yourself up in a cozy blanket and your favorite glass of wine and escape with us.
This is Uncorked Mamas.
Woo! Hello.
Well, hi there.
So we are super excited because we have a special guest with us, Carol Hall.
Hello.
Hi. Thank you for coming on.
Yes,
Thanks
thank you
for
for
having
being
me.
here.
We are so excited. Did you hear what we did there with our intro? Escape
I-
with us.
I did. I was gonna poke fun at you later for it, but you beat me to the punch.
I was like, I think this is so quick.
I know. Brooke's like, can we do this? I'm like, you know what? Let's roll with it. I
Heck
love it.
Yeah. We got some wine in us. Why not? So, we have multiple questions for you because you are such an awesome savage beast, if you will. And we thought, girl, we got to pick your brain because you are doing so much. So you have two children. You have a little boy and a little girl, and they're super adorable.
I know. They're so cute.
I know. Thank you.
They are.
I
They're
was
so
creeping on
cute.
your Facebook before this, and they are so cute.
I know. We heard you got our friend request.
Yeah, I
It's been
did.
Yeah, I
accepted.
did. I'm like, I should add her as a friend.
So,
I got one. I feel very honored.
aw, she's so sweet. Okay, so I actually saw recently that you posted that your daughter, who is your youngest, was born with a potentially life-threatening disease. And I was curious if you'd be able to talk about that, what it is and how she is now.
Yeah, I don't like to talk too much about it because it could be a little embarrassing for her later on in life.
Okay.
But essentially she was born with Hirschsprung's disease, and it basically means that the end of her intestine did not form properly.
Okay.
So back in the day, back in the day when, like 1800s, whatever, a lot of kids passed, even though they seemed very, very healthy.
Yeah.
And from my understanding, from talking with the surgeons and everything, one of the main reasons was Hirschsprung's, and it's essentially the end of the colon doesn't form properly, so stool can't leave, and that causes sepsis. Yeah, in today's world, most of the time it's fine, and they catch it early, and it's all good and great if you get surgery.
Yep.
But back in the day, it was a real nerve-wracking thing.
Absolutely. I have actually never heard of that before.
I was going to say, I've never heard of that. That's awesome.
So
I hadn't either. You quickly learn about these things when you find out about it when your kid has something, you become an expert.
Yeah. That is just so crazy. So how is she doing now?
She may have some issues later on in life, but they really can't predict. Some kids will end up with a colostomy or an ileostomy bag and lots of surgeries throughout life. However, so far so good with Bryn. She's a champ. She went through surgery. We did all of the extra care, followed everything to a T.
Yeah.
And we think she's going to be one of the lucky ones with it and do really well.
That's
Awesome.
How old is she right now?
She's 7 months.
And she is so stinking cute.
She is.
I love when people take, moms more or less than the dads, because I don't think the dads do it, but when they take the pictures on the cute month blankets, like you do that with her, and I love that. I do.
I know. I have Theo's hanging up in his room from corner to corner, and so I want to do the same thing in Bryn's room.
Oh, that's
How
so sweet.
cool.
I love that. And by the way, I totally respect how you had said, like, I don't want to go into too much detail for her as she gets older.
Yep.
I think that is great. I totally respect that. And I think that's amazing that you are thinking about the future. So that is the sweetest thing.
Kudos.
And kudos to you. I really respect that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Very cool.
I mean, people, it's fine if they know the diagnosis, but then I don't think they need to know specifics about her, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're right.
I totally overshare my own life, but I'm also aware that not everybody likes to do that.
No. Yeah. And that is so true. We don't know what the kids are going to be like when they're 16. Like, really, Mom?
Absolutely. I think that's a mom thing too. Me, I'm an oversharer as well. Erica is. But yeah, when it comes to the kids, there's that line, and I really appreciate giving us what you did, because that's pretty darn cool. And I'm sure there's a mom out there that, is also going through the same thing or did. Very, very cool. But switching gears a little.
Yeah. You not only have a set business location here in town for the hallway escape room, which is so cool. You actually offer escape dinners, which we were reading on that, and that sounds like a total blast. Yeah. But you help teach others how to run and basically train them on how to put together their escape rooms.
I first started doing that with my cousin in Scotland. She's 31 as well, and she came to me, it must have been 2 years ago. It was 2018. Yeah, it was around May of 2018. So she came to me and she said, Carol, you know what? I see you running this business, spending time with Theo. I only had Theo at that time. And you're doing it. You're doing everything. You're having the stay-at-home mom life when you want to, and you're having the businesswoman life when you want to. I want that.
Yep.
And I told her to quit her job and go start an escape room.
Oh, I love it. I love that.
Guess what she did?
Well, you're very successful at it. And so that's why it kind of got brought up as a question, because we're like, you're so successful at it. What made you think to expand it out and then share your tricks of the trade, if you will, with like other people trying to be successful at it as well,
Well, it started with Ellie, really. I never had the confidence to say that I could teach somebody how to do this. I barely know what I'm doing myself. But she really wanted it. She wasn't happy with what she was doing, and she's like, show me, teach me, what are you doing? So I basically spent 6 months mentoring her over the phone and email and FaceTime and all of that good stuff. And she ended up opening. So I said I had that conversation with her in May of 2018. Her escape room opened between the two largest cities in Scotland, mind you, January 1st of 2019.
Oh my God.
Goodness.
Yes.
So look at her moving it.
Yeah, she pulled it off really quickly. Yeah, after that, then I started helping people with the escape dinner idea because that's not something that anybody else was doing to my knowledge across the country or whatever. So I started selling and mentoring people on how to do that. And those are the stepping stones into it.
Wow. That's
awesome.
Very cool.
That is so cool.
I know you're successful because, I mean, just like being on Instagram and then on Facebook and everything and looking at all of these photos of different groups, like going through your stuff, it's just like, girl, I'm so proud of you. Like, I'm so happy for you.
I've come a long way, haven't I?
You've done very well for yourself, and I never thought differently. So that's very, very cool. We were going through your information. I loved everything you sent me. So you were born in Florida, and you live here in Michigan now, and you have a ton of family by the sounds of it, overseas in Wales and Scotland. Do you have family near you now, and how do you find the time for like visiting family here in the U.S. and then overseas with all these businesses you're running and then having a family of your own? How do you manage to visit all these people or see them? Or
man, I don't know if I probably don't do a good enough job, but I try. So my mom and my husband's mom will watch our kids throughout the week on a normal week when we're not in quarantine. So they get a lot of time with them. And then my sisters live here in town. So they get a lot of time with the kids. But in terms of traveling to go see people, I really need to do a better job of that. I mean,
I felt like back in the day, because, you and I went to high school together, played soccer, hung out a little bit. So I feel like you took a trip maybe once a year over.
Oh,
did you?
Yeah, we go like every other year. We'll go over, but it doesn't feel like enough.
Yeah, for sure.
When it's your family that you want to spend time with, every other year is just, I don't know, it doesn't feel like enough.
Yeah.
Are you in like constant contact though? Do you guys communicate quite a bit?
FaceTime, Zoom?
Yeah, FaceTime and WhatsApp mostly.
Very cool.
To touch on that further, we actually wanted to know, how do you actually find time for yourself? You have these businesses, you're a mom, and then you're married.
The list goes on.
When do you and what do you do for yourself?
I don't do much. I just picked up a book for the first time in at least a year this week. And I think that's because I finally ran out of things that I could do while multitasking with the kids.
Yeah. Yep.
But, puzzle designing is actually, I enjoy doing it. I enjoy work. So I don't mind working. A lot of times when I do have downtime, I end up working anyway because
you enjoy it.
I enjoy it. Yeah, it's not a job. And when you're self-employed and when you're a business owner, there's no work hours, there's no off hours. It all just kind of blends together. So if you're not enjoying what you're doing, you got to kind of find a way to make sure you have to find a way to make sure you're enjoying it, know, otherwise there's really no point in doing it.
Right. Absolutely.
For sure. Well, I think that's the key in owning your own business, right? If you're not enjoying it, why do it?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, the freedom, I would say a lot of other business owners and entrepreneurs would say is the reason they do it because, I'm never going to miss, Theo's little Halloween parade that they do at preschool.
Yeah.
Like if I was working at a corporate job and I had set vacation times, I would never have taken the afternoon off to go to that.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have seemed reasonable.
Right.
But because I'm my own boss and I'm not going to fire myself, I
right.
I took the afternoon off and I went to the parade.
There you go.
Yep.
Oh, I love that.
I do
great.
too. So we will take a quick break, and then when we come back, we'll pick up on some other questions. Okay. Okay. We'll be back.
Can you solve the mystery? Looking to try something new? Something that makes you think? The Hallway Escape Room is one experience you have to try. Located in downtown Port Huron, they offer different rooms and mysteries that everyone will enjoy. All you have to do is visit their website, thehallwayescape.com. There you will choose your mystery, pick your time slot, and pay for your experience. Trust me, you won't regret it. For more information, call 810-689-9259 or visit their Facebook page for up-and-coming events, details, and more mysterious experiences. The question is, can you solve the mystery?
Hey, you guys. So with all the recommendations we're starting to get on wine, we're going to actually start trying them while we're doing the podcast with
Absolutely.
you guys. And letting you know what we think and giving a little shout out. So this week we are trying a Green Barn Winery, and it's called Smith's Creek Blackberry.
Yes, and this is from the great state of Michigan. Obviously, it's from Smith's Creek. And this is a red.
So yeah, thank you, Tina.
Tina,
from
thank
Smith's
you.
Creek. Yes, thank you for the wine recommendation. And here we go.
Cheers.
Oh, that's good.
Wow.
That could be dangerous.
That's smooth.
That could be really dangerous.
Oh my gosh.
This is good.
This literally tastes like grape juice.
Yep, just like grape juice. But it's not sweet.
No.
So shout out to you. Thank you, Tina, for the recommendation.
Thanks,
Next week we will
Tina.
have another one. And as always, you guys just send us your recommendations. We'll try them. When
will.
it comes to wine, I don't think we're picky.
I mean,
We'll try
here's the
whatever.
thing. We have what we know, but we are excited to go outside of the box and try things out and let you know what we think. Yeah.
So, yeah. All right.
Thank you,
Good.
Tina.
Thank you, Tina.
Still there, Carol?
I'm here.
So
I wasn't sure.
I know.
To talk.
So we're actually drinking some wine from the Green Barn Winery. Are you drinking any wine?
I am drinking wine.
You are. What
What
kind?
are you drinking over there?
Boda box.
Okay. Never heard.
It's a box that has a little spout on it, and you keep it in your refrigerator.
Oh my God,
and
I love
it's
it.
fantastic.
That is awesome. You know what?
I want
hey,
one.
I love boxed wine.
I've never
And
had
people
one.
make fun of me for drinking it, but I don't care because let me tell you, you never know when you're going to run out.
I haven't had any in a box since college, but with the quarantine and everything, I've been doing some grocery shopping for like friends and other people that can't. And one of my friends said she wanted this Boda box wine because of the spout and because of being able to keep it in the refrigerator.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it looked really fun, so I bought it, and now I'm a fan.
That is so cool.
That is
I need
great.
to try. I
Yep.
need to try.
We're going to try that one.
Okay.
That's on our
And
list
the
to try.
packaging is eco-friendly, so there's an extra. You can feel good
Well,
about
there
it.
you go.
There's
I love
that.
it. Oh my gosh, that's
I
awesome.
love it.
That is so cool.
All right. So jumping back in here, lady. Okay, so how do you balance a healthy working marriage?
I love that you laugh first.
Yeah, me too.
We split stuff pretty evenly, I think. Nate understands that I'm happier and easier to get along with if I am letting some of my creativity out. So
Yep.
he'll give me, he'll give me, I hate that phrase.
We know what you mean.
Yeah. He doesn't mind if I say, hey, I've got this idea in my head. I really need to go spend a couple hours getting it out of my head. And then, he doesn't mind being a real hands-on dad and getting involved with the kids and taking them to do stuff.
Very
So
cool. Very cool.
I think having a supportive one is crucial.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And how long have you guys been together?
In July, we will have been married for 7 years.
7 years. Awesome. Well, I tell you, you guys must be making it work greatly
Uh-huh.
because I commend you guys.
Absolutely.
You just said you went shopping for other people during this quarantine. And yeah,
I know,
you
I love
must
it.
be busy.
Yes.
Well, I need to go for myself anyway, so
Yeah.
not going out of my way.
But so another question we had is actually about your padlocked presents. If you want to explain what that is and like where you came up with that idea.
I love that idea, by the way.
Thanks.
I
Thank
think
you.
it's so cool, and I want to try it on Corey.
I know, I love it.
Yeah.
Just let me know.
Oh,
Just let
yeah.
me know. We got all different occasions. So you have to solve a series of puzzles in order to open your gift, to unlock your gift. And so I have them for every single holiday, and it came about because I'm competitive. You can ask Brooke about that.
Oh, I've seen it.
So I was pregnant most of the year last year, and my sales at the hallway dropped. And so being competitive with myself even, I was annoyed and I was frustrated. And I said, okay, well, how can I come up with something to bring in a little bit more revenue so I can at least catch up to myself from the prior year?
Yep.
Not giving myself any slack for having been pregnant for most of the year, not being able to work as much as I normally would have.
Mm-hmm.
So I just started racking my brain for what I could do for the holidays. That's kind of where I landed. So I piloted it out November, December of 2019, and I sold out of every single one of them, and then still had people asking for
Girl,
more.
that's awesome.
That hats off. That's
Seriously,
cool.
very cool.
Thanks. Oh man, it
Good
was
for you.
such a good feeling.
I bet it
Yeah,
was.
I bet.
I love that when creativity comes through and man, you succeed. What an awesome feeling. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense why like you do the escape room and these padlocked presents, that you are competitive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I want
that-
competition. Yep.
Have you done, I mean, personally, like, I mean, I see, man, again, like I look at your pictures online and I see some of your staff at the hallway escape room and they're putting together like these puzzles, right? So have you gone through yourself and done these rooms?
No, I designed the rooms.
I mean, so you already know the tricks of the trade, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, no, I can't play them. I'm the one that designed them, so I have to get like friends and staff and some of our biggest fans I've gotten out to come in and test rooms and give me feedback on them to make them better, because it does take a little bit of tweaking. Like I don't, write something out, plan it, build it right the first time. I often have to change things that I've built or designed,
right?
Because they don't work out the way that my little brain thinks they're going to work out.
Yeah. Well, I've done one. I did it was the murder mystery one, I believe.
Oh, that's our favorite. That's everybody's favorite.
Girl, the second room that I got to crawl into and there was a casket, I was like,
you're not supposed to tell people that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
That's
okay.
not,
you can't tell
that's
anything,
not in there.
Brooke.
That didn't
No,
happen.
It's not there. It's okay. That room's like 2.5 years old. So,
you know what? I was such a mess, and I was so like, it was so hard that room didn't even happen. I think I blacked out.
Oh, yeah, good call, Brooke.
Good cover up.
You know, I will be honest. I have not. I've done one escape room and I failed tremendously.
We failed too. It's okay.
Like bad. So I'm not very. I'm not clever, and I feel like you need to be for these.
I'm good at hunting.
Finding.
Like, yeah, I'm good at hunting the things out, but I'm not good at putting it all together. Like, ooh, let's.
So you have to like have one of everybody. You know, you got to have the one person that doesn't want to look and they get annoyed with looking around for things.
Yes.
The one that's not looking. One that's more like creative, like spatially aware.
Yep.
You know, all those different types of people.
Yes, it's a lot of fun. So I'm very, very, very happy that you brought that to our town.
Yeah,
Thanks.
And
that is very cool. I think Brooke and I should go do one.
we should do it. Pot it up about
Of course.
it.
And we should podcast while we do it.
Let's podcast while we do it.
Oh God, this could be bad.
Hey, this thing travels. We're coming.
That'd be hilarious.
That would be.
I'm
funny.
in. You're gonna have to give us a little more than an hour, I feel.
Oh God.
Is there any way to, finagle time?
I'm gonna be sitting back in the game master's room with my feet up on the desk and a bottle of wine, just laughing.
Yes. Oh, that
Yeah,
would
we're
make
gonna
me,
need wine in the room with
I
us.
need
If that's all right.
We just make it the wine escape room. Just a bunch of bottles
Yeah.
everywhere.
Oh, funny.
All right. We kind of want to play this fun game with you. It's kind of our goal to do it with all the moms that we interview on here, because I think it brings, not that this hasn't been fun already, but I think it brings a lot more fun, unique things to learn about you, just different silly things to ask. So it's called Would You Rather?
Okay.
So Erica, hit it.
All right. Would you rather go to the beach or go to a pool that, like, whether it's in your backyard or the beach or the pool?
Beach or pool?
Is there a bartender at either one?
Oh, yes.
Yes, there's a bartender at both.
Sure.
At both. Oh. I guess I'd go pool.
The
Yeah.
pool. Okay. See, I'm right there with you. I don't want
I'd
the
rather be
sand.
at a pool.
I want to
personally.
bypass the sand and just swim.
But I agree.
Right.
Like, but if the beach has a bartender and the pool doesn't, then you know where I'm going to be.
I think it really depends on the day.
Yeah.
that
Is it
is
a
true.
beach day? Is it a pool day?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So say you're sitting in your backyard at your pool. Would you long for a hamburger or a hot dog?
Hmm.
Ooh.
I'm not really a huge fan of either.
Okay.
But I guess I go hamburger.
Hamburger.
Okay.
All
All
right. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So, for your date nights, Would you rather stay in and watch a movie with some pizza? Or would you go out for a night on the town with dinner and drinks?
Go out on a night on the town.
Yes,
I'm
I
right there with
agree.
you. Take
Even
me
if
out.
I wasn't in quarantine right now, I would say that.
Oh, yeah, for
That's
sure.
true. Yeah, maybe we're all feeling
Yep.
that way because we are in quarantine.
Seriously.
but-
Yeah. Get me out of this house.
Take me out. I know. My friend just asked me that question. I'm like, girl, I have been counting down the day for a sitter to get here. Okay. All right. Okay. So this is a weird one, but it kind of suits
Goes
the
with the
quarantine
quarantine thing.
situation.
Okay. All right.
How to hang your toilet paper, over or under?
Over.
Over.
Good
Over.
girl.
There's
Good
no
girl.
debate. Anybody else that says anything differently, they're just wrong.
I think they just haven't been taught.
No, just wrong.
They're wrong.
You need to go back to toilet paper school.
Yeah.
Oh, funny.
Home ec 101.
Yeah.
All right. Coke or Pepsi?
Oh, I don't drink any pop.
Oh,
No.
None. None.
good
none,
for
none.
you.
Good for you. Okay. So water or water?
Wine.
Okay. Okay. That's a good answer. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. I feel like I already know the answer to this one because of what
Okay.
you just said, but books or movies?
Books.
Okay. I figured you would say that
I like
because you
that.
just said you picked up a book for like your
Yeah.
first time in forever. So
What book is it?
It's by Leanne Mortieri. I don't remember the title though, but she's got a couple really, really popular ones right now for like female book clubs.
Okay.
very cool.
Very cool.
All right. So we have one last question, but I want to pop this commercial in real quick before we get to it, Nat, and then we'll be right back.
Okay, sounds good.
Want to make your gift giving experience one to remember forever? Padlocked Presents is the new way to give a gift to that someone special with an added twist. Visit padlockedpresents.com. There, you will pick your box of choice, and each box comes with different clues to help your gift receiver solve the puzzle, which ultimately helps them unlock the box to their special gift of your choice. So change your gift giving ways and check out padlockpresents.com and give your loved one a puzzling gift to remember forever. Okay, we're back.
Is that how you come back from every single commercial?
Right.
I don't know. It just gives me a burst
I was
of excitement.
gonna say
and I
that's
can't-
a voice I haven't heard in a second.
Okay.
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 All right. So the last question that we had for you, what is some advice you would give to another mother who's aspiring to start their own business?
It's a good one. Do I have a time limit? Yeah, so make sure you make time for yourself and your own dreams, I guess. No one else is going to make them happen for you, and your kids are going to benefit from you being happier and motivated and driven. They're going to see that, and they're going to want to do their own thing. So even if you can't take that time for yourself, you can't rationalize it in your own head because of mom guilt, know that it's not just in your best interest to do those things. It's also in your kid's best interest.
I love that.
And I think that really helps the mindset of being able to take the time to go do work or to go do whatever it is that your passion is.
Yes. That's literally my advice. If I were to give it, honest to God, if you're not doing something that makes you happy or chasing that dream or trying that adventure,
How
that
can you
journey.
expect your kids to?
Exactly. What are
And
you
that's
what
it.
are you laying out for them, right? I mean, to branch off of that, was there something that you know now that you wished you'd known before you started your business?
Oh, so many things.
Right?
But I think I think there are some things you have to learn on your own, because you learn it more impactfully and you learn how you yourself should be the one dealing with those types of things. There have been plenty of times. I have a couple different mentors that I meet with and other entrepreneur friends that we meet with each other just to kind of, you don't have coworkers when you're a business owner. To meet with people that are like-minded. I lost my train of thought. You got to tell me the question again.
Well, I mean, is there anything that you felt like, you didn't really know prior to starting the business, but now you do and you wish man, if I could go back before I started, I maybe would have done this, or,
Yeah. Talk about your idea.
Mhm.
There's very few people that have the passion and the drive to do what it is that you want to do.
Mhm.
And you find more benefit from talking about your idea than holding it in.
True.
A lot of people are scared to share their ideas because they think someone else is going to steal it or think that they're crazy.
Right.
When more often than not, that's not the case, and most people aren't going to go have the gumption to go and do whatever it is that you want to do.
Yeah. Yep. Very cool. I love that.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
I do.
Write it down.
I do. I think I truly think we both agree that you are brilliant in so many ways.
And
More
I
than
think
one.
you're going to be a big inspiration to a lot of people. I
do
know
too.
you were for me tonight, to be honest with you, hearing what you had to say. And like you said, like I totally want my son to be able to look up to me. And how can I expect him to chase his dreams if I'm not?
Yes.
Right.
And so you were a big inspiration to myself tonight, actually, and I really appreciate that.
Oh
my gosh, thank you.
We're girl crushing. No, seriously, we are so happy that you came on and you did this interview for us, and we wish nothing but the best for you, and we're super excited to try some of these new ventures out that you have.
The padlock presents, I'm so excited
I'm getting for Corey.
I love that. And Brooke and I are totally coming to do an escape room.
Oh, we are. Promise you. I'm bringing the pod.
Let me know when you're doing it, because I want to make sure to be there.
All right. I love it.
We will for sure. And we're going to set that up soon.
Well, thank you so much again for coming on and doing this with us. And stay safe, stay healthy while you're at home. And I guess, you know what? Maybe down the line, we'd love to have you on again in person so we could physically see you.
Love that.
Yes.
Awesome.
And we'll actually drink wine together.
Yes. Maybe we'll do a box wine.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Yeah, anything.
Awesome.
Really.
I love it. Yes. Thank you so much for coming on. And we appreciate you letting us pick your brain. And I think you're going to be an inspiration to a lot of different moms and just other women out there.
I
for
think
sure.
so too. So thanks again, Carol. And we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.